It is the inauguration of our first data center in Mumbai today. Honorable Deputy Prime Minister of Singapore, Mr. King Yong, and Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Mr. Devendra Fadnavis, will be here to inaugurate. This will be CapitaLand's first data center in India, and I'm really pleased to say that in the first project itself, we were able to fully pre-lease this to a hyperscaler. The entire 34 megawatts has been pre-leased to a global hyperscaler. When I wind the clock back to 2021, when we started this journey, those were bleak times. Business parks, the footfall in the midst of COVID was about 3 to 4%. And little did we realize that today we would have diversified into data centers, and the first project will be fully leased up. This is the first of the projects we have in India. We have three more projects, one in Hyderabad, one in Chennai, and one in Bangalore. And I'm hopeful and I'm confident that we'll be able to lease up those properties, and the income that we're going to generate from these properties are going to be really accretive to the unit holders. We typically clock about 10 to 11% development yields on the data center projects, and I think we will achieve those targets. Another 3 to 4 years, data centers are going to be a critical diversified asset class for CapitaLand India Trust, and I'm sure the profits that we make here will reflect in a greater growth of DPU for our unit holders. Congratulations, Rajit.
Thank you so much, Gauri. Thank you.
Finally, we did it. India's state-of-the-art data center facility launching today. How do you feel?
I think it is an absolutely ecstatic feeling, I think right from seeing this facility coming up way back from 2020 onwards to what we have built today, I think it's an eventful journey, full of experiences, full of learnings, and I'm very excited and very proud to what we have achieved today.
But I have something to ask you, for the benefit of my unit holders, in layman terms, can you explain what is so state-of-the-art about our data center here in Navi Mumbai?
There are so many things to explain, but I think, Gauri, the best would be to, show it to you, actually physically, what we have built and what it matters and why we call it a state-of-art.
Okay, let's go.
So yes, Gauri, as I was telling you, rather than telling you I wanted to show you this is our GIS substation, the 220 kV, what we have built inside our data center. And in one way, you can say this is the heart of the data center because it's power. Now, what advantages it brings from a layman perspective is that it is from the conventional AIS to the modernization called GIS, where it is a gas insulated station, which means that all your maximum power in the redundant form can be managed through this GIS substation, which means it gives us more optimization, it is a better maintenance. Tomorrow your capacity needs to increase, the GIS substation will be able to hold it, and overall from a safety, sustainability perspective, we use a certain amount of gas within the substation, which makes it more greener and more cost effective from a long run perspective.
So what I see here is powered by?
Is powered by here. So this is so-called the nerve center, you can say, of the data center.
Perfect. Thank you. So Sanjeev, how does data center fit into our larger CapitaLand India portfolio growth strategy?
So data centers, firstly, in terms of the qualitative aspects of the asset, it's digital infrastructure. We are already in the digital services space. India also has a large renewable energy capacity base, which I think is really important to have green data centers, and India is well positioned. So that's the opportunity set. The other part, of course, is that we have very ambitious growth plans for India, and we want to grow our funds under management rapidly. And because of the nature of this asset class being capex intensive, also the opportunity to create high value add, I felt that this would help us in the acceleration of our growth. I think these were the things that I felt made sense from a CLI growth strategy plan.
Great, thanks.
I'm proud to stand here as we inaugurate our first and perhaps the most advanced data center in India.